If you know me, you know I love XG. All right. And while I don't tend to listen to them, at least on the channel, every single week, they are near and dear to my heart, and their songs do go triple platinum in my car. All right. I just kind of listened to them incessantly early on into this channel's creation. So there is a healthy amount of content on them, but there's always room for more. So we have their live at Summertime Ball 2026 full performance. It's only 10 minutes, 11 minutes really, which means for me it's going to be at least 15. Nevertheless,
Three,
let's enjoy.
2, 1, go.
Let's go.
Please give it up for Summertime Ball XG.
On a side note, that's a really good trailer and a really great lead-in. I just hope you're not prone to having seizures because that will definitely give you a heart attack. What is it called? Epilepsy? Epileptic seizures? Yeah. It's so good it will literally send you to the afterlife. We need you to hang on until the end of the performance though. Stay with me. Is it a soccer stadium? Maybe not.
You're running from what you can escape. Come my way. I'll put you on some kind of state. Astray. So watch me hypnotize you with my eyes. Make you fantasize about me tonight. I'm hypnotizing. Hypnotizing.
minutes? That means we're only getting like 2 or 3 songs. It is only 10 minutes, so I should have anticipated that. Phenomenal job, ladies. All right, phenomenal job. You saw me checking to see if they had better quality than the 1080p, because when it was the head-on shots, we're at 406. I gotta remember that number. Right, we get a lot of this, which is a little bit blurry. I wonder if it has something to do with like the pixels of the actual video board behind them. I think that's what it has to do with it, because when we get some of our like longer shots, or like I'm trying to find one from the side. Hold on, this is not a good representation. This is not a good. There was one that looked fine. Where is it? Did I just delude myself into thinking there was a really good shot from the side? It must have been earlier. Hold on. This is clearer than most. So maybe it is the pixels. This one. Okay. This was what originally made me think of the overall, really crazy setup. I love seeing all the people there. And low-key. Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought this was camera crew. Okay. This is a good spot to be at, low-key. And by low-key, I mean high-key. Especially when it's actually with their choreo, because their choreos are always fire. I don't think it would be hyperbole to say that their choreos are hypnotizing. These fits are crazy too, by the way. Everybody can't pull these off, even in a performance setting, low key. I obviously love this one the most. Those that if you know why, you know why. All right. But the fact of the matter is these are all hard. I love this short cut. I'm under the assumption that it's a pink wig and not her hair dyed pink, but it just really works. Not packed enough down here for me, on a side note. All right, I like how there's like mad people right here. It's not deep enough in here. If y'all really gonna play like that, we really should have just packed y'all in like sardines on the ground level. That was tough. So hard, bro.
We're so grateful to be here today. Thank you, Capital, for having us. We prepared a special song for you guys today. So if you know this one, please sing along.
Oh.
All right.
I was about to say, I thought they were about to sit there and drop a new one. I was about to say, hold on, why have I not heard of this?
Let's go, everybody. Augie, Augie, Augie. Thank you.
Harvey has such a fun like voice just to listen to. I don't think I remember this choreo.
You've been acting funny lately.
Time out. I'll be brief with this one. I kind of dragged the last one. Uh, Again, really great performance. I appreciate the fact that they actually did walk down, I guess, like the runway part of the stage, so that people closer to like the wider audience got to appreciate the greatness that was before them. Plus, the way they did it was also really, really good. I low key wonder if that was kind of tiring. Obviously, like performing and doing the choreos and everything like that is already a little bit taxing. And we just say, oh, it's part of the performance, so we kind of like knock it down a couple pegs. But I wonder how difficult it was to like do choreo while also like walking down, because that's not a short, you know, distance to cover. Um, Obviously they made it work. I don't know if there was like prep early on in the morning before anybody's performance to start, but like for example, like this shot right here. Hold on, where's my hand at? Where's my hand at? My hand. There it is. There it is. Yeah, like that. I would move the mouse, but I literally can't. But that frame right there, that's mad long. That's mad long to be singing and dancing and shucking and jiving all the way down. Uh, really surprising to see that there's not. It's really interesting to see how they're doing like the crowds for this performance. I low key would expect them to just like have it kind of like funnel in, but there's obviously a reason for them doing it that way. I just am not privy to know how. All right, so I'm not gonna pretend like I do.
Ain't gotta lie. Got me out here looking
I love this
crazy.
one.
What you tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it. You can't fake it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. I feel you creeping. I don't need to be right there, boy. The way you moving, things you doing just ain't fair, boy. Now every time I call you, then the way you answer ain't the same. Yeah, I think it's true. Do you really think that you're the one? Ooh, could be running game over me. Why are you standing there playing dumb? When I know something ain't right. You've been acting funny lately. You ain't gotta lie. Got me out here looking crazy. What you tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it. You can't fake it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. 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 No, I know something ain't right. Boy, I put you in the spotlight. You can tell me what you want, but it's alright. Now, who said it's your whole life? I've been through 3 checks only one time. XO, let me get. Treat you like an open book. Test me, I wish you would. You must be crazy. Why do you really think that you're the one? Ooh, could be running game over me. Why are you standing there playing dumb? When I know something ain't right. You've been acting funny lately. You ain't gotta lie. Got me out here looking crazy. What you tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it. You can't fake it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. 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 I know something ain't right. What goes around comes back around. Look at me, my eyes, trying to get it when it's all on time. Drop on the outside, baby, but this time you ain't gon' make it. I can tell you a million times something ain't right. Moving out the funny lately, you ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. Me, I'm looking crazy. What you tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it. You can't fake it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. 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 No, something ain't right.
Kokono's hair is so hard, bro. I didn't even like really put it into context, and then seeing like the goggles over the that's hard. That is so stupid hard. The crowd was okay. I appreciate that they let them, perform in peace, but for me, they just didn't feel it didn't feel like they were doing enough. Like if you took maybe if you had them like in a really small venue and say you took just 1,000 of these people and threw them in there, I feel like it might like hit different to me. I think it's just the fact that it was like in such a massive stadium, and there were some portions where I was like, dang, like there's let me see if I can find one. There was one shot that I was really like, there's mad people here, yo. It is crazy amount of people. And maybe there was a certain amount of dampening that went into the mics when we get the crowd noise fed to us, but it didn't feel like everybody was as invested as I was. Like I saw too many people like leaning up against like the little fence areas and kind of staring and like that's cool, right? I do want you to be in awe of the girls, but at the same time, like you not I am behind a screen. I was not there, and I'm sitting here dancing a little bit. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how much I danced. Um, I did feel a little bit of the music, so I'm just hoping I'm gonna watch this back. I won't BS and cut some of it out. Even though it's kind of embarrassing because I can't dance worth a darn. Um, but I felt like I was low key feeling the music more than they were feeling the music, and that's kind of wild to me. Cause hello, you paid money to be there. I got to watch this for free. Admittedly, it's not, groundbreaking and I can't smell the sweat of everybody else in the crowd, but at the same time, I was feeling it. All right? Straight like that. I'm digging these cow. Is this hold on, is this in America? Where is this? Where was this? Well, that would track. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Okay, all right. So I'm guessing this was like a really really big thing. It takes incredible respect and courage to venture into such an unfamiliar environment alone and cover local artists. I think many people in London did not know about. Oh, that's why. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now, right? Because this is clearly not a them concert, but I couldn't figure out like what it was that made it so different. That makes sense now. Okay. All right. False alarm. I'm not mad at the crowd. Uh, Phenomenal job by the girls. All right. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, especially keeping that energy up the entire time. Granted, some people are going to say it's only 10 minutes. All right. It's still three songs. When you feel more excited about what you're doing than everybody else around you, it can kind of be discouraging. All right. Even like me coming from more of a sports background, like whether it's track, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, if you do a play or you run a race and to you that was an incredible race, that was an incredible play, you dunk the basketball and the crowd doesn't really like pop the way they should, it's kind of like, is something wrong with me? Like did I not do my best? Like did I not really cook like I thought I did in my head? Am I tripping? Right? You got to ask yourself those questions. But it didn't matter to them. They just came out here and slayed the entire time. All right, they came in, they got the job done. They said anybody in London, that's because apparently that's where this is. Anybody that did not know about us, now you do. I hope you check us out. All right, and I hope you come back next time with more energy. But no, they came, they saw, they conquered, and I am tremendously impressed by the way they represented themselves, especially to the wider audience that clearly did not really like. I appreciate them all clapping and everything at the end, but you could tell like during the performance they weren't feeling it like I was feeling it. All right, if you clone me 10,000 times, 15,000 times, and threw me in that stadium, oh we bumping, oh we bumping. It's the amount of glaze, boy. You might as well just rename that stadium Krispy Kreme. I'm going ballistics. Um, but no, they did a phenomenal job. I'm also low key a sucker for this song, so that also probably plays into it just a teensy bit. Um, but all across the board, phenomenal job by the girls, dude. for sure. Dang, I forgot I was offline right here. I went to look at chat again. Chat doesn't exist here, guys. But you know, if hopefully you were having a solid day, but if you weren't, I hope this made your day just a little bit better, right? Just even 0.001% better is still better. All right. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.